Hey guys. The actual post-show, we're going to have a little bit of the intro. Just hold on. We're going to watch it again. 2 minutes. It's sort of lying because I never remade these overlays and things. So I'll see you all very soon. Well, hello everybody. Welcome. Hope we're all doing good. How is everybody's day going? I'm exhausted, as I have been pretty much every stream this week. I hope everyone's all right though. And yeah, we've got the post. Wait. How do we say this properly? Basically, first there was the post show, and that's easy. Then there was the post show, and now we have the post show. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense to all of you. Should be lots of fun. We got lots of cool stuff going on. We're going to be playing a little bit of the Crystal Desert. We're going to be watching Peachy play it and hopefully extract some more juicy details. We'll also have a little bit of a look at our Elite Spec stuff. So sort of a terrible thing happened, unfortunately, to her with the Elite Spec stuff, where the bottom of her screen was cut off. So in terms of skill tooltips and things, they're a bit harder to follow. I mean, most of the tooltips are there. We can at least have a look, and we can at least look at some of that stuff. Also, if the stream gets really big again, there will be more giveaways. There will be more love shared around if people are sort of going crazy. Congrats, WP, for the post or show or post show. Thanks very much. This is the last one. The joke will get old after this, but we will do this last one just because this is. Think of this as a part 2 to yesterday, basically. Am I the only one with helium effect on his voice? You're the only one. That's kind of weird. Boots says, I conglomerated all the tooltips available in an Imgur album. Yeah, I've seen those. Did you compile one of those, Boots? That's very cool, dude. Yeah, I don't need one right now. Over the coming days, I would like to do a dedicated video on each Elite spec and what we know about them. I think that would be pretty cool. And I could cut ArenaNet's trailers in as well, because I think a lot of casual people don't realise that those trailers are there. And they're pretty cool. They're very, very, very cool trailers. That face when I was waiting on my GPU to arrive, but the post never came. Then I tuned in and the title triggered me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Finay says, will the $3 train continue? I don't know. If people want to, then obviously that would be pretty mind-blowing. And I'm never going to turn down my own sense for greed. But yeah. So thanks very much for the host there, by the way, Childish Jesse. So as we roll in on this, guys, I do want to... this is so weird, the way that my thing's working. Let's add a couple of triggers here, shall we? First, let's turn those triggers off. Oh, God. That's pretty bad. First, let's add a trigger on that microphone. And then let's add a target on VLC. Actually, we'll do a target on Guild Wars 2 first. And let's see what we got here. So I will turn in game for a second, guys. And we will watch a little bit of... I want to show you this Alolan character that I'm building. And this is just for the moment. This is just going to be for a moment or two while we... oh my gosh. This is going to be messy. This is going to be really messy. Well, we're going to have a look just at some of the kind of characters that we can make. I want to show you guys a little bit of Fashion Wars 2 that I was playing with very recently. And I'm curious what you guys think of it. I'm curious how you feel about my Fashion Wars 2 abilities. So we'll do that. I look great today. Thanks very much, man. This is my favorite cam that I made anyway. And I decided to go with my own cams for these shows instead of the fan cams. So if this works, fingers crossed. I will be terrified if it doesn't. Here we go. Nope, that is not right. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are there. Jesus, that was kind of creepy. That was kind of scary. All right, we do have a bit of game. We do have a bit of gameplay here. So, yeah, no, I wanted to show you guys making an Alolan character, right? So, this is a default, all right? This is not meant to be a black man right now. He will be in just a moment. Just while we get viewers in before we get to the POF good stuff. I did want to show you guys a couple of things on the UI that have been hanging around on my account, and I feel like I should stream them. I feel like I should show them off because they only come around so rarely, and I didn't do it at Heart of Thorns. So, this is a human Ellie that I've made. He is level 5. He has only had a couple of little things in Queensdale as I idly wandered around yesterday. He is totally default. I know that I want to play a Weaver that is a male human. And I know I want that perfect biography stuff. So if you guys check out here and I go to... Wait, there was a Theresa May resignation today? Was there really? I didn't even know. I've been that, like, I'm Tyrion mode at the moment. Seriously, Theresa May resigned today. I had no idea. I totally missed that. I guess I'll look at that after the stream. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I've made Azurica Parathia here. This is just totally default, all right? Now, this is going to be the character I go to Alola on. That's the way I want to do it. I will try to see if I can squeeze out Personal Story, Season 2, Heart of Thorns, and Season 3 playthrough. That would be pretty epic if I could get the whole way through that before it comes out. Not saying that I'll stream that or anything, but that would be pretty cool. There's a lot of other stuff to do in terms of Aurora and stuff at the moment for me anyway in game, and going for Warbringer, which I don't want to slow down on. But yeah, so I've made the character. Now, people don't know this, but when you buy an expansion, it seems, they're going to give us a free level 80 boost. Now, I sort of hate the boosts. I hate what they mean about the game, everything that they represent. I think they suck. But they are things in the game. So we get a free account slot, and I want it. So I want to show you guys what it's like to pop this thing. So if we go level 80 boost here, it says, this boost will immediately raise you to max level, and you can experiment in the Silver Waste before you need to commit to expending this item. So if you buy the expansion... I don't know whether any new people are watching right now, but you can clip this and link them to it if you want. You don't have to like level through all the stuff. You don't have to play catch up. You can instantly be able to play with your friends. The game will instantly put you to max level. The devs do that. Now that's terrible for your learning curve and it's a bit silly, but I can understand that you might want to do that for Guild Wars 2 if you're rushing in before the expansion. You want to catch on the hype. It really feels like we've snowballed some stuff. This isn't me trying to take credit for everything the community's done at the moment, but since I posted that competition website, I really think that we've seen a big shift in people's attitudes about the game. People are really embracing this idea that Guild Wars 2 has changed and does deserve reassessment. And someone said, inspired by the giveaway, they made a post on our games, and the our games thread is huge at the moment. Thousands of upvotes. It's brilliant. People are really starting to look at the game again. So anyway, this is the boost. And when Heart of Thorns came out, we got one of these, but I never showed it off. So you can test out the builds, you can test out the characters before committing. So it says travel to the Silver Waste here, right? Travel immediately to the front lines of the battle with the Elder Dragon Morgemoth, okay? which is interesting, right? That's funny, because this expansion, we're not fighting Morgemoth anymore. I mean, it's still true. They're not necessarily wrong. Try before committing. So what we can do is we double-click it in the inventory slot, right? And we're going to go with begin trial. Are you sure you want to boost this character to max level? You will be sent to the Silver Waste upon activation. So this is one thing you get for buying the expansion. And I just want to start this stream just for 10 minutes showing you guys this stuff. So it's like I've documented it. So it's like I've logged it. And then we'll get into POF gameplay, I promise. Yeah, and someone just mentioned in chat, it is true. They added the new faces and things in regular character creation, not in makeover kits necessarily. They are just regular faces and hairs and stuff. And I think that was a classy move to make too for the devs. Very cool. Yeah, it's a thread on our games, not our gaming. It's a thread on our games, and it's very cool. It is cool that people, because you know, they don't get much appreciation games like this on our games. It's nice. That's real. You know, if you take each of those upvotes as meaning something, you know, if that's an extra player that comes, I mean, obviously we can't. That's a bit silly. Anyway, so this character, so you might have seen this. Most veteran players, established players, will know of this character and this icon that's here, but this is something you very rarely interact with. So, welcome to your level 80 trial. You've been outfitted with a survivable default build. You can experiment here in the Silver Waste before deciding whether to expend your level 80 boost. Do I have to stay here, we ask? Until you leave the Silver Waste, you can undo your level boost or make it permanent using the level 80 boost item in your inventory again. What happens if I leave the Silver Waste? When you attempt to leave, you will be prompted to undo the boost or expend the item. My game's a little bit laggy at the moment and it's freaking me out. Or expend the item. You'll also be able to stay in adventure more if you're still undecided. Is there a deadline? There is no deadline. Spend as long as you'd like here in the Silver Waste, evaluating whether to carry forward with this level 80 adventurer or use the boost on a different character. So this is like a smallish map, but it's a level 80 end game map. It gives you a taste of small events. It gives you a taste of big events. It's where it's kind of the tutorial map. Holy crap, we had a sub. Sorry guys, I'm going to be terrible looking at overlays. If you show me any love and support, I'm basically going to ignore it while we just do these intro bits of the stream. But thank you very much to whoever that was. I will read your name out in just a second. So, yeah, it's given us a full new set of gear. You'll notice we're no longer in red. My character, people were accusing my character of looking like Michael Jackson before because, well, we'll get to that. Some friends of mine. But, yeah, I'm actually quite curious what ArenaNet considers a good default build. Fire all top, that's fine. And then water and arcane. Vigor on crit. Final shielding and evasive arcana. That's curious. This is such an interesting trait. If this was a 3% trait, it would be so interesting for Ellie. Well, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be. We'd still be in some kind of binary position, I'm sure. But that's such an interesting trait. And that Ellie just doesn't run it. How many boons would you need? I'd need to ask Nike or someone this. I'd need to ask someone who's really into the buildcraft. How many boons on average you'd need to have up in order to overpower the strength of like the 10% from another line or whatever, or 20% from another line. Anyway. So they give you this build, right? And it's all good now, right? And you can run around and you can try your stuff out. And they've given us all these skills. If we look at our gear now, automatically, you'll see we're wearing all new gear, right? Elementalist runes, which is funny, but I suppose fitting. If they ever patch the Elementalist runes to be worthwhile, this is cool. It gives you a free sigil of force and accuracy. So very generic, just crit more, do more damage. Berserker stuff. Actually, this isn't Berserkers. This is soldiers. Ugh, soldiers. Ugh, ooh, it's all soldiers. Why would you do that, Arena? I get that why they call that sustainy. Soldiers is like the jack of all trades gear, I guess. Anyway, so there you go. So then once you've done that, if we double click this again while we're in the Silver Waste, you'll see that it says this. We can undo the boost and return back to level 5 and Divinity's Reach and with nothing. Or we can activate it here. And I'm just going to activate it here. So what it will do as well is it will actually unlock some extra areas of the world we can explore. You must decide whether to consume it. So we get to go to Drytop, Frostgorge, and Straits of Devastation instantly. So that's all of the Corteria level 80 maps. So that's nice. We get 2 gold. We get some dye, which is funny to me. We get some generic foods and gathering stuff, as well as a Mystic Salvage Kit, which is pretty nice. So let's just pop all this stuff. Here we go. All of the end game content in Guild Wars 2 opens before you. Will you take up the challenge? Journey forth. Honestly, they've got some nice flavor and things on this. I think they could have done so much better. Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You hear that little sound effect? Beauty. Consuming this level 80 boost is a permanent action and cannot be undone. Boom. And so we unlocked a reward track for Tempest there, which is kind of weird. Really? A reward track? A Tempest reward track? Huh? Is that new? Oh, no. Sorry. We're talking about a training track. These aren't reward tracks, ArenaNet. Use your system. Oh, this is training. Anyway, so there you go. We don't have any of the skill points, so I need to go do those hero challenges to unlock this. But everything else is done. So we get that. The really nice advantage of this, by the way, is if you level with tomes, down here on the bottom right, you have to click this a million times to get through a million annoying little items. So even if I have tons of tomes on my account, that is really infuriating. And just using the level 80 boost is nice for that. So here we get a level 80 boost package. Let's double click it. And here we get some 15 slot bags, which I'll grab. Okay, which fill us up. Here we get some gathering tools, all level 80 and with max durability. Here we get some nice generic foods, sharpening stones, and mango pies. Here we get some great salvage stuff. I've already got one of these, as you can see, but this is a great item. I'll just temporarily put that up there. We get a celebration booster, which I'll pop straight away. That gives us 1 hour of super high bonuses to lots of stuff. We get a regular die pack, which I have everything already unlocked, basically. But we also get a celebratory die pack. So I've got to figure out what die I want from this. I'll do my regular technique, I think, in a second. But so we'll sell these dies. This bit's going to be a little bit annoying. Contains previously equipped items and can be opened after we leave it. So here's our previous gear, our starter gear that we were wearing earlier. Which we may as well re-equip, to be honest with you. At least for now. At least parts of it. I like that headpiece. The stone eye we had at character creation, now we've got the flame eye. Anyway, you guys aren't going to like the fact that I did that, but that's fine. So this is the way the level 80 boost. It really is as simple as this is the way the level 80 boost works. Sorry, it really is as simple as that. And with this, I'm ready for the desert. I don't have Tempest unlocked, which is the Heart of Thorns thing. So if you're just coming into Guild Wars 2 and you don't have HOT, then it doesn't matter. But if you have HOT and POF, you might want to then go to the jungle in the next 6 weeks to get the other elite specialization. But generally speaking, you're going to go to the desert and you're going to be working on Weaver, right? So that's kind of cool. All right, so we'll get rid of that. I don't know why we've got a couple of hooves. I can't. Do you know what? Getting 6 copper is just not worth it. All right, so. Oh, I guess this is from my exploration before, actually. So we get some teleports to a friends, which go onto my stack of pre-existing ones. So I've still got 62 of those, so that's fine. Those are really useful to hoard, by the way. In the expansion, I would say definitely hoard those. You can use those to bypass mounts. If this is anything like leyline gliding, then teleports to a friend will be really useful for the expansion, and I would actually really start thinking about keeping them. I think a lot of the community hasn't cottoned on to just how good teleports to a friends are. So there you go, that's our inventory. It's pretty clean. We've got a total makeover kit. Celebratory die pack. So we get to choose a special Black Lion set of dies, and we get to pick an exact one. So what do we want to go for? I'm going to type die, and then I'm going to filter by costliest. Permafrost I've already got. Shadow Abyss I've already got. Bloody Red. Where would Bloody Red come from? I don't think any of these, right? Destroyer Orange? Can anyone in chat help? Use the wiki for the dyes? Yeah, someone in chat pick one of these. I don't know which one is... I mean, Glossy Black. How do you even say that word? Pathalo Blue? Black Light is the most expensive you can get from that. Really? Black Light. I'm going to trust the first random person in chat. Black Light. Black Light dye. Oh, I've already got that, though. What's the next one? I've already got Black Light. Next. Yeah, I think you can sell them, but I don't... Should I sell them? It's weird to finally earn my own money now. Do you know what I mean? Glint dyes, apparently. The glint dyes are really expensive. Crushed Bone. Golden Lion. Oh, you can't sell them. Okay, you can't. All right, fair enough. Let's go for Glints then. Glint's Winter. It's not even just Glint's dye. It's Glint's Winter dye. Golden Lion is 250G. Let's see if I've already got it. I don't. So Golden Lion would be what? In the Crimson Lion dye kit, I'm guessing. Here we go. Crimson Lion. Golden Lion. Boom. Beautiful, guys. 218 gold. So that's a lot of money right there. That's cool. I might use that as well. Imperial Gold is one of my favorite dyes that they've ever added to the game. Imperial Gold I love so much. Sorry, Imperial Red. Imperial Red. So to have that at the same time, if you guys don't know, Imperial Red is such a gorgeous shade of red. It's so cool. I love it. Love it. All right, so there you go. So, and now we have a total makeover kit. So the point is I want to make this guy look like, look at all these skills we're unlocking just by swapping. That's hilarious. I want to make this guy look appropriate, right? So, let's go back to Divinity's Reach. And I want to show you guys a potential Elonan. And I want to hear if you guys think it's any good. Imperial, you mean Canthan Red. Yeah, to an extent, I guess. All right. So if you guys don't have a total makeover kit or an identity repair kit, which you get with the expansion as well, if you go to a higher tier of expansion, which I'll show you guys in a minute. If you don't have that, you can come to this makeover character and you can just preview stuff. So there are new faces and dyes in the game. I'm going to stay male. I'm going to go max height so that I get the biggest mount that I possibly can. Physique, I don't really care too much about. So, skin color, I'm going to go quite dark on this, honestly. I'm going to go really quite dark. I really like this color. I think that that's a good color, all right? And so we're going to move in, and right now we're like on a weird Asian face. So you see these ones with stars. These are exclusive faces that you can only get from gem store stuff. But the devs actually added totally baseline new faces for Elonan characters, okay? So like these guys all look, you know, vaguely black. You might not be able to tell because of the hair, right? But so I don't know. I think none of the I feel like I'm not black enough in any of these, but then I feel like I'm like too, I don't know. Anyway, that's good. That's good. I like that. It's the hair. The blonde hair's throwing me off, right? So we'll pick a face, and I really like this face here. I like this kind of like old, kind of gaunt, kind of, he looks wise, right? I love it. I think he looks really good. General Morgan style, I would call this, all right? And then they added hairs as well. So there has always been, like, some black hair, right? Like, for example, I mean, there's a giant, here we go, like, I don't know, is that more of a perm than an afro? I don't know, maybe that's more of a perm than anything else. But, you know, we got some dreads, and I think there's some cornrows around. Definitely not that. But anyway, they added a ton of new hairs specifically that would look really good for Elonans, right? And I think it starts over here. And there's like a different tech on the hair here. It looks really good. It looks really nice. Black hair face palm. You know, not every black man on planet Earth lives in America and thus is African American. Do you guys realize that? So this is very cool though. I really like the tech on these. So I kind of want these kinds of hairstyles here for Elonans. We'll stick with the term Elonan to stop people having a fit, shall we? All right. And what's really cool about it is, you know how you get, so for example, here we've got a hairstyle and you can change the color of the hair, but you can also change the accessory. Yeah, so this is some kind of, oh God, the orange and green is horribly gross. Anyway, with this, the accessory color is actually a tint for the rest of the hair. I don't know how long they've been doing this, but it's actually a tint. So we look a bit like Carrot Top here. But, you know, if we go, like, very dark here, this looks like vaguely green because I've got aqua here, right? Do you see this? I think this looks so good. I really like this. I think this is so cool. So you could go, like, deep maple. I think that this is awesome. Anyway, so I wanted a hair that has this kind of tech on it, right? So this is one of the other new hairs. This is another one of the new hairs. I really like a lot of these. This is a new one. This is a new one. This is a new one. I think these are all new anyway. This is a new one. This is a really crazy one here. Very, very exotic looking. We got one here. We got one here. And the one I think I want to go with is this one. Tress FX. This is what I want to go with. Okay, so I've just, and then finally a little bit of facial hair. Little bit of facial hair. So there you go, right? See, so this is how my mind works, and I was like, this looks really good. So why is it then that people are telling me this looks like Michael Jackson? Literally Rick James. Yeah, MJ from Thriller. Like, what? So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to make a good-looking character. I like this kind of hair. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. But people are being really mean about it. I don't know what to say now. I don't know what to do. You know? I just feel like I'm being bullied a little bit. Just, oh, you're not good at Fashion Wars 2, WP. Get over it. It's rude, guys. What if we make him look a little bit grey? Maybe we should go for this. He looks too youthful, though, with this hair. This hair's way too youthful. I want him to look, like, kind of old. I want him to look, you know, like, don't mess with me. You know? I've been around the block, and I will destroy you. I don't know. And then the only other thing I knew that I wanted to do with the eyes was, like, have, like, slightly glowy eyes. Ever so slightly, just hint at a little bit of magic in there. I think there's brass eyes or something as well, maybe. Campfire eyes. I like those. I like the campfire eyes. Looks like a mop. Someone says I think it looks cool. Well, look, so I don't care about Fashion Wars 2. So the whole way through my time in Guild Wars 2, I've just been building these up. I have 9 total makeover kits. And I only have 1 character I care to use these on. So for the purpose of the stream, I will just make these changes. Boom. And there we go. I think that looks good. What is wrong with that? Come at me, chat. I think this looks good. So I might stick with this dude. I might stick with him. He might be my guy. Fugly. What is it, guys? And then look, I'm really good at Fashion Wars 2. There's these things called outfits, right? So boom. And now we just hide his face anyway. Boom. Massart robes. I suppose we could... Let's hide the helmet, I guess. See, look, I'm good at this. Boom. There you go. Look. Perfect for the desert. Perfect. Much better. So anyway, there you go. That's how I wanted to open the post show. I also wanted to just show you guys my mails. So lots of people trying to join the Spud Club at the moment. And that's lovely, and I'll try and process you guys as fast as possible. However, there is someone I need to speak to. Magic Murus, 5 days ago. You said, hey, I've just joined you. I'm a $20 person on Patreon. Those people are very rare. Very few people do that. And I'm kind of like bowing at your feet and worshipping you for having done that. And I'm very, very grateful. And they said, I've been wanting to do this, blah, blah, blah. I really want to join the guild. And they even gave a donation to join the guild. This is like awesome. And I would love to be able to talk to you. But your account, you sent a thing from this character, and now this character doesn't exist. So I was like, well, the character, I can't get in contact with this person, so I'll send it back. But I can't even send you your Ectos back. I just get this error, mail not available at this time. So I don't really know what to say about this. I don't want to take your money. Can you message me on Patreon if you are this person? I would love to sort this out. But I can't do anything. I can't add your account to the guild. I can't add it as a friend. I can't do anything. So yeah, I wanted to throw that out there. Also, right, let's talk about the other thing. So I do have the Ultimate Edition of the expansion, okay? That means you do get 4,000 gems. As you can see, I've actually got 4,800 up here from some other gems that I had earlier. I have no idea what I want to do with these keys, maybe. Maybe we'll roll 5 keys. But you can get a lot of crap with all those gems, basically. So let's just grab 5 keys, just for the funsies on the... Let's do 10 keys, all right? Just for the funsies on the stream. So you can do lots of that. I still have 3,900 myself. You get all those gems, that's cool. But then you also have down here the special item delivery from the Heroic Edition. Now, personally, I think it's... Neither of these are exciting enough as packages, but whatever. So here's what you can expect if you go a bit higher when you buy Path of Fire. And if anyone in chat is interested, you know, there's a link in the description, blah, blah, blah. So please find attached. So we get an invitation to the Lily of the Ellen, which is located in the Crystal Oasis. It's got crafting stations, it's got bank and guild access, it's got a Mystic Forge, and it's got merchants. So I just want to show you guys what that is exactly, right? Sometimes on the gem store, they will offer items that you can double-click that put you onto a loading screen. I just did that. I just double-clicked an item in my inventory, and now I'm going into the loading screen. What they do is they teleport you to special areas of the world that have lots of services, and they have all different themes. So one of them's set in the mists. That's the one we're currently going to. One of them's in a jungle outpost. One of them's on an airship. One of them's in an exclusive area, hidden in one of the towns. So these places are really cool. They're super convenient. You can teleport anywhere you want interior for free. You got all the different services that you could ever care about. They're brilliant, right? They are very, very, very cool. And so if you get that for the expansion, they actually give you such a pass. What is this? Mail. Thank you for the junk. So they actually give you this pass to the Lily of the Ellen, which we won't be able to use just yet. But when the expansion comes out, you'll be able to do it. And you'll be on the special place on the riverbanks that no one else can go to. It's like a super exclusive VIP zone. Pretty cool. There's also an outfit, the Sunspear outfit, which we're going to wear in a second. And finally, you get an identity repair kit. Okay, so I'm going to accept these items. Those items are now no longer in the mail. They're in my inventory. So this is the invitation to the Lily of the Ellen, right? And it will not activate until we complete chapter 1 of the story, which won't activate until the expansion itself comes out. So that's fine. The identity repair kit, if you double click this, you can rename your character and the way it looks at the same time. So you can completely change from male to female, change your name, change everything about you. So that's very cool. So I just got that makeover kit back, and I have a name change contract here too. So you can do that on any of your mains right now, guys. If you want to make an awesome looking character like I just did, and you pick up the expansion, the slightly more expensive version of the expansion, you can do that. You can make them look like this or anything else. So that's cool. And then lastly, this outfit, which I have no idea how it looks or what it's like. Oh, here it is. Oh, this is actually, I've got to be honest, people won't like this because it's Guild Wars 2 and we're all way too flashy and there's been too much like visual bloat on the armor and stuff. But I actually really like this. I think this actually looks really cool. I think this looks beautiful as like a starter armor. I think this is a great thing to run around on. It's so clean looking. The default dyes are awful. Why do the legs look so different in color to the rest of it? But I really like that. That is awesome. We're going to make ourselves look like a stormtrooper here. You guys ready? I don't know. I think this looks really good. Curious. Quite curious. I mean, the yellow... This feels like Guild Wars 1 character customization, really. So, yeah, there you go, guys. I wanted to open the post show with a little bit of character creation with wooden potatoes and some of the fun things in store for you all. And this is our toon now. I'm going to turn the helmet off again. And this is our Sunspear. This is our Sunspear Weaver, who is going to go to the desert and fight big game. His character needs to eat something, damn. Yeah, I might bulk him up. But, I mean, he's an Ellie, so he's not meant to be... he looks a bit feminine, actually, I must say. Right here. He looks a little bit feminine. Just a little bit. That's it, isn't it? I think that's everything. Oh, we do have another thing down here. By the way, if anyone sends me stuff, random stuff, you'll get it back. I'm not... This stream isn't about looking through mail and stuff. So anyway, so yeah, Ultimate, we get 4,000 gems, which I've already shown you. But you also get the Spear Marshal's gift, which will give you a special weapon, a gift from an unknown friend across the seas in hopes that you'll be... This is actually better than I thought. I've done a lot slagging off... I've spent a lot of time slagging off the Ultimate Edition, but maybe it's actually better than I thought. I don't know. Maybe you guys should go for it. I don't know. Pick it up for a second account or something. And the mini rogue Balthazar, who I think is supposed to be huge, isn't he? So there you go. This is all of the items. Oh, I've been a good little streamer. I've shown off all of ArenaNet stuff. There we go. Let's add that to the wardrobe. Let's go to minis. Oh, he's right here, right? Mini Rogue Balthazar. Let's turn him on. So where is he? Oh, yeah, he's next to me. He's actually quite big. He's pretty big. That's interesting. Okay, and then lastly, the Spear Marshal's gift. And we get to choose. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. This is pretty curious. I've never really looked at these. So that is an axe, which we can't use anyway. That's a recurve bow. That's very cool. That's a pocket bow. Alolan Carver. That's a sword. So, oh no, that's a dagger. So I could go for the Alolan... I could go for sword, because the new Elite Specialization will be able to use it. There's the Great Saw. My FPS is so low right now. Wow, the game is struggling. It's okay, though, because we're almost out of this. Alolan Sidearm. Alolan Rod. Cutlass. Oh man, the Cutlass is pretty cool. I might actually do that because that's what the Weaver gets, right? I might actually do that because I don't have a legendary sword either. So maybe I'll just save it and use the cutlass. I was thinking this character was going to be like all auraed out the ass and legendary armor and all that kind of stuff, but maybe I'll keep him like looking quite, you know, clean and clear. What do you guys think about that? Check the shield, people are saying. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, here's the staff, by the way. I don't know. I like the staff. This is all pretty interesting. The wall shield. Oh, I gotta do the shield. Oh, but I can't wear the shield on this character. Oh my god, I love this. This was just like the shields you'd get in GW1. By the way, this is the greatest thing about the Sanctuary. Listen to the music right now. Oh, baby. That Ratanovas music. Yeah, I don't know. Shield, maybe. Maybe I'll go... But I can't wear it on this character. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. I should play Spellbreaker, shouldn't I? I really should. I should be a Spellbreaker. Someone in chat just said, what music? Can you guys not hear the game? Check the torch, someone else said. Do you want to see the torch? Oh my god, it's a genie in a lamp! What? Oh, it's just really quiet. Alright, there you go. The game itself and the music is very, very quiet. Really now? That's curious to me because it should be... Yeah, that is cool. That is a really cool torch. I really like that torch. I don't know. I don't know what to pick. I actually don't know what to pick now. I love the shield. I love the focus, the torch, and I love the sword. I mean, wait, what is this? Is this focus? No, it's torch. It is torch. The focus was a bit poo. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some of these are really nice. I really like it. When you get away from the world of just, like, flashiness constantly and permanently, it really gets quite incredible, doesn't it? The axe is also apparently cool. I don't know. I guess I'll make... No, I will make that decision right now. I think I'm going to go sword, guys. I think I'm going to go sword. I think I'm going to take a cut. I mean, it's a cutlass. For Christ's sake, it's a cutlass. And I'll actually be able to use this. Of the skins the Weaver can use, this is actually one of them. So, boom. There we go, cutlass. And we cannot equip that for a while, but there you go. So that's sort of our character set up, aside from like getting world completion and unlocking Weaver and stuff, which we don't even have to do if we don't want to. And yeah, so that's kind of, those are the rewards you get. I did also, obviously, grab some keys. So we will we'll open those and then we'll get onto some Path of Fire gameplay since everyone's managed to get in now. Well, not everyone, but a lot more people have managed to get in, and hopefully we're all quite excited. We're going to be doing more with so there's a YouTuber called Aurora Peachy. She captured a bunch of footage, and I'm basically just going to be watching it through, and we'll be picking up whatever we can from within that footage. Here I'm going to buy 13 chests just in case we get a couple of extra keys out, just in case. Okay. So, let's roll, baby. Blackline material bag. Blackline booster. I've never had one of these, but I've seen, I think I saw, who did, someone did a video about one.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Oh, somebody just subbed as well. I will have a look at that stuff soon, guys. Oh, we got Daydreamer's skin. Daydreamer's Greatsword. Is Daydreamer's the current set? How much are these worth at the moment? Oh, 30G. Okay. That's still pretty cool, though. So far, not too much coming out. 30G, no big deal. No, you guys are right. 30G is a big deal. Wow, we just got a straight up ticket there as well. That's pretty damn exciting. I like getting the revival orbs too, I must be honest. That is pretty cool. And there we go. I think we're out of keys now. Awesome. That was a pretty good haul. So let's open this mini egg. By the way, mini eggs, they will drop random minis for you, and if you get lucky, you can get a lot of money from them. They are available as prizes for our competition to grow the Guild Wars 2 scene. I'm going to sell that instantly. 30G will be quite nice to pick up. So these material bags, these are guaranteed, are they? Oh my god, you get Mystic Coins out of them? People are so wrong to say you don't get Mystic Coins out of anything. That's such bullshit. And we get tons of the Aurora-based materials. That's great. 15 pearls, 15 blood rubies. 15 blood rubies is a very welcome sight. Lots of leather. Hey, those aren't too bad, guys. That's not too bad. Either that or I just got incredibly lucky there. 12 petrified wood. Hey, that's pretty cool. I might even go for a couple more. And a charged lodestone. Hey, that isn't too bad. I still doubt I'd deposit all materials. There we go. And 3 claim tickets, which can actually get us like mini Farron. Okay, let's pick up Farron there. And that's another 4G. That's pretty cool. And the other stuff I'll get out of his inventory later. I actually want to buy some bag slots for this character and whatever else I need with gems. So I'll do that now, actually. There we go. And we'll fill up those bags later. God, I love this music. God, McLean, what a ledge. Oh, this guy looks amazing. What great music he's managed to put in. I don't know. I don't care what you guys say about Michael Jackson. I like what we made here. I think we did good. So there you go. That's the various editions of POF and blah, 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 blah. If you guys want to check it out for yourselves, there's a link down below. Who wants to actually see some gameplay? Woo. I'm full on turning Guild Wars 2 off right now. Full on. I'm not. There's no point having it on stream for the rest of the day. No point at all. My back actually aches a little bit here. I need to sit in a more appropriate position. Looks more like Rockwell than MJ. Twitch Whispers. Okay, so speaking of skins, so you guys just saw me get a skin. That was worth 30G. We are going to be doing a giveaway right now. If you are watching it on this stream right now, guys, we're doing a giveaway. So get people in here if you want. We're going to give away a skin worth 90 gold. It's going to be a very appropriate skin as well for the expansion. It's the Balthazar Shield skin. All right, we're going to give that away to one lucky person. It's not a competition or anything. It's just pure random luck. All you have to do is enter. So if you type !enter into chat, you can win a 90 gold Balthazar Shield skin. Okay? 42, no. Jesus Christ, the 42 spam is amazing. The 42 spam. So yeah, we're going to do that just as I get some footage rolling here. I want to talk a little bit as well about the people who subbed and stuff. Lots of people followed. If you guys are here because you saw I have a YouTube video up right now, but you don't usually use Twitch, you can either follow me, which means the website will tell you when I'm live, and you can click the button there. Or there's a sub button as well. If you do that, it puts some pennies in the pocket, and you get badges and emotes and all that kind of fun stuff. So, yeah, it's up to you guys. Finay, as well, earlier subscribed using Amazon Prime. So if you guys have Amazon Prime, which is free shipping and so on, you can do that here for me, and it costs you nothing, but it helps me out monetarily and financially in real life, and it's actually super cool. And you get some stuff from it. So anybody who has Amazon Prime and is enjoying the giveaways and the streams and stuff, please do feel free. You'll get your name up on stream. And that's exactly what Finay did earlier. Thank you very much, Finay. Down a little bit, we actually had a donation, holy shit, from Rahili 7 minutes ago. He said, thanks for doing what you do, the family. Totally enjoy the streams on YouTube. Keep it up. Donation train start? Question mark. I would, thank you very much. I would never ask people to train or anything, though. Thanks, dude. And I'm glad you watch it as a family thing, even though sometimes I'll drop the occasional swear. I really appreciate that. Miles, 20 minutes ago, subbed with Prime 2. Malik, 20 minutes ago, subbed with Prime. Thank you, guys. Honestly, that means a huge amount. 25 minutes ago, JT 3004. Keep entering the giveaway, guys. Half an hour ago versus the World 89. Have we really been going half an hour? We have. Oh, God. Soak Sculling 0069. Thank you very much. Tyrannix. I'm stuck between going through on a Spellbreaker or a Weaver for my first playthrough. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I'm in that exact same position, Tyrannix. The exact same position. Yeah, you guys can leave a little comment when you sub with Prime as well. It'll appear on screen and I'll try and give you a good answer. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. That's so lovely of you all. And just a second ago, a ton of other people did it. Captain Hash, Robot Moxie, Cody2248, Brony Spike. Brony Spike, well. Renaski 3, Little Albatross, Carnifex Requiem, and JMSCWSS, and J Fury. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. You're all so cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys have a lovely week for what you just did there. All right, here we go. So, enough sucking one another off. Oh, sorry. Somebody just got an eye for fine potato. Zytheron. Wutazimo. Thank you, guys. All right, let's get some of Peachy's footage up here. Let me just figure this out. All right. So we're going to be checking out a little bit more Crystal Desert exploration stuff. And then what we're going to be doing is probably a little bit of Elite Specialization stuff. And I think that'll round out the... across both days, a lot of the stuff we wanted to do. All right. So. Ooh. You guys can keep going with that. So let's get back in the mood. We're a little bit earlier. We're gonna watch about 8 minutes of stuff that we watched yesterday, and then we're gonna roll in. So here we go. We're on the mount. We're back in the Crystal Desert. Thanks again to Aurora Peachy. You should seriously check her out on YouTube, guys. All the raw footage is out there on her webpage, on her YouTube channel. She streams very frequently as well. Not always Guild Wars, but quite often. She's got a bit more wits about her. She doesn't just play this one game and only this one game. Unlike yours truly. Oh my god, the subs just keep coming. Thank you, guys. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Whoa! And somebody just donated. You guys can't even see that right now, but somebody totally did just donate. Wow. £35. Please, I feel really weird about this. I don't know. I forgot to use your referral code, so here's half of what I paid. Cheers. Holy shit, dude. What? That's so much nicer than you using the code. The code is like nothing compared to that. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. I know a lot of people did forget to use the code, by the way. But that's, I expect that. You know, an expansion reveal comes out and people are told, oh, you can get it now. I would never expect their first thought to be of that random nerd on the internet that makes videos about it. I don't blame anyone that forgot, right? Or didn't do it. I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I think the vast majority of people forget. Oh my god, and somebody else just ducked us as well there. Oh no, there you go. Oh, he triggered the duck. Yeah, that was really... Look at that! Look at that, Rico Ricardo! Thank you so much, dude. Reed Master just subbed. Bobby Boober, thank you guys, thank you. All right, let's get in there. Tell me, you guys can hear the Crystal Desert well enough, loud enough, yeah? So there, by the way, you could see Peachy was mousing over her swiftness. And I was doing this as well. I was wondering if swiftness affects the mount. And I'm not quite sure if it does. So let's actually watch this together here. So let's watch very carefully, guys. What you're going to do is you're watching... Hold on, let me get the pen out. You're watching this down here. Alright? She's going to get swiftness. Swiftness is going to appear down there. There you go. She popped retreat. Look, she got off of the mount, popped retreat, and now she's on it. And now she has swiftness down there. Right? So, watch the speed of the mount. Now, the animation for swiftness is there, but I wouldn't expect that to go away. And Aegis does work. You'll notice this boon does actually give her a free block on mount back. So the active effects are playing. But when swiftness runs out... The mount roared? Was that a coincidence, maybe? That must have been a coincidence, right? Let's watch that once more, shall we, guys? Let's see. Does she move faster? That is the question. When that icon is there, does she move faster? It feels about the same to me. But we will see. Fuck me, we just had another donation as well. Preterax says 42. Can we get a ton of 42s in chat for that? Thank you so much, Preterax. Thank you. And to Brotato Chips and Worthless Peasant. You're not a worthless peasant, man. Thank you very much to the primes. Same speed for sure. I'm thinking so as well.
Retreat!
There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And yes, that's a hell of a lot of 42s, guys. That's lovely of you all. Hipster Cowboy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you all typing your age? Yeah, most MMO players who have the time to be on Twitch are around 42 years old. You didn't realize this? I haven't heard the Crystal Deserts music. Is it supposed to be in the X-Pack? I believe there is a lot of just straight up GW1 music that's ripped and put in here, definitely. And I think that's okay. I've talked about that a lot before. I doubt I will ever do a giveaway where the answer is 42, I must say. There's those really beautiful sounding Forge Devourers. Don't they sound good? Don't they sound good? I love it very much.
Retreat!
And the water looks great. I don't know why it is that the water looks great. There have been so many occasions where I've thought, wow, the water looks really good there. Is this an engine change? And it's just not been one, so I don't know. Unfortunately, Peachy didn't ultra her shadows. It looks like she's only got them on best. Or not best. Well, yeah, when you do settings preset best, it doesn't actually max the shadows out. And it looks like she hasn't quite done it. So there is that kind of chasing shadows thing where it becomes more defined as she comes in. Which is more of a thing now that mounts are around and we're all moving a lot faster, I guess. So we looked at this on the previous post show. Here she gets the trader's key. I'm not quite sure what that does there, really. My God, the subs just are not stopping. Thank you so much, guys. The Newbie Sardar, Natarath, Preterax also subbed. Jesus Christ, guys. Yeah, I think it doesn't look like the mounts move faster with that. I mean, it would be. If you think from a design perspective, it would be a weird thing to do as well. Asking people to keep hopping on and off to give themselves swiftness. I don't know. Just convince a friend to try Guild Wars 2 out yesterday. You purchased the expansion and game through your link. Now he's hooked on your videos. Dude, that's awesome. That's so cool. Thank you. Look at this beautiful area here. Oh my God, another duck. Baron TV1. I was hoping we'd go to the Crystal Desert on a giant stream train the Char built. Here's £5 for 5 years of watching you. Oh, £1 a year, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's pretty awesome of you. Yeah, I don't know. A giant steam train from the Char. That would be pretty cool. I'd just love to see anything more of the Char technology. I'd love to see more of their tanks in motion. Some of the stationary stuff you see at the Black Citadel is so incredible and really interesting. Oh my God, apparently if we get just 8 more subs, we're at 500. That is pretty mental, considering, what, 3 weeks ago we were on 250? That's like doubling our subscriber count just because an expansion announcement has happened. How absolutely nuts is that? If we get 8 more, I will try to remember that big milestone. That would be really cool. We could get a lot more emotes and things there. Footprints not working when walking in reverse. That's curious. Is that really a thing? So, what do you guys think about these mobs, by the way? I mean, unfortunately, she got DC'd there. I love the mobs in the desert. I think they're so cool. Do you know if you can toggle walk on mounts for roleplay? I don't know. Look at all these little things. If you guys have been keeping up with my Q&As on the channel, they're just constantly people asking about mount stuff. Can you walk on a mount? I don't know. You must be able to, surely. Surely you can walk on a mount. Sorry. I'm going to keep talking through this because the game is so loud right now. That freaking OST right here is really loud. Can you jump with a mount and in midair can you use the glider? I talked about this in a recent Q&A. I'm not just going to rehash that. Oh my God. I also forgot to use your referral link, so 42. Thank you for the £2.30 there, Zacintosh. Thank you. We had a ton of people giving £3 yesterday, and that was really awesome. It actually ended up, when I counted at the end, I was like, oh my God, this has actually worked out to something. So thank you to everybody who did that yesterday and to you, Zacintosh, there as well. Holy crap, it's still going. The Uranix, Zivi234. WP, I'm really disappointed they're giving up on Season 1. Listen, it might be a lot like the Super Adventure Box Guild Mag interview thing. Just because they're not working on it right now doesn't mean they're saying no forever. I mean, it's a big joke in this community now, so they can't sort of say it anymore. But that whole, oh, it's on the table thing, there is some meaning in that. That does mean something. And I think that Season 1 is basically that for the devs. I think it's a mistake to be that, by the way. I think it absolutely, unquestionably needs to be there. because it's one of the biggest outstanding blemishes, right, from a PvE experience, and specifically a casual PvE perspective. I really do stand by that. But yeah, listen to that music. That's crazy. Yeah, I think that it's just one of those things. It's like they haven't quite got a team set up for it, and that's about it. Are you guys still subbing just to help us hit that goal of 500? I don't think I've ever been at 500 subs. I don't think so. I don't think that happened around Heart of Thorns. I really think the POF hype is way higher than the Heart of Thorns hype. Is it just me? I mean, I really feel like it is. This is insane. I don't think I've ever been at 500. This is like a first ever for me. Thank you so much, guys. I think we just hit it there. Sims and Twitch, is that number 8? This is crazy. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Welcome. I hope that the expansion isn't a disgrace that we're all hyped for and then we're upset, because that's sort of it. It's over. I hope I'm not hyping you over nothing, basically. Thank you so much, guys. This is cool. Oh, we could totally pause here, maybe. We're going for 600. Yeah, we're actually at 500 now. That is crazy. Thank you, guys. Welcome. And now all 500 of you, remember, come back next month, yeah? It's kind of weird to think about that, because it's like, it's hard to assess how long it will last for. Season 1, by the way, I will not change my schedule. Maybe the week that the expansion comes out, I won't stream. It depends on a couple of things. But aside from that, it will be all the same all the time. Every weekend, I will be here same time. I haven't changed anything I do. It's just the game's changed a bit, and now everyone's interested. What was the problem with Pop-In with the new mount system? I can't say I noticed anything with Pop-In. But then again, I played BDO, and so that desensitized me to the worst Pop-In you will ever find in a video game ever. So, I don't know. This footage like it was captured with reshade on. No, I sincerely doubt Peachy got reshade. We were welcome to, I'm sure. It's not that anyone broached it, but I'm 90% confident. If I'd said, hey, can I put reshade on? They would have said, yeah, go for it. Because that would have been my prerogative. That would have been my decision, and I would have stood by that. And no criticism would have come to them for that. I would have just wanted the game to look as good as possible. By the way, all my footage is 16 by 10. I've had a bit of a lesson with that. I did 16 by 10. Realistically speaking, my footage is the highest quality that came from that event because it's 16 by 10. But it's just meant pillar boxing and stuff. And I haven't uploaded enough raw stuff anyway. So I think if I get this again in 2 years, I won't do that. So here's the infamous friggin' Elite Specialization dialogue, which she skipped past. And was infuriating yesterday, and now we can do a little bit more examination again now, guys. Here we go. So we're getting into Uncharted Grounds now, and I want to watch it really closely and see what new cool juicy deets we can dig out. It should be very cool. Thank you very much to Cindy DAE. Oh my god, there's no way we're gonna get to 600, guys. Stejans, I appreciate the effort. This is pretty cool. You notice spoilers for the Central. Do we need 22 points for each mount? No, I don't know. I don't think it'll be 22 for each mount. I didn't really look at specifics like that. I can't say they were the most interesting thing once I got to the game to play it. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this place is. Seriously. This appeared on the trailer so many times, and I wish I'd come here. I wish I'd jumped out into that water and swam in it to see what kind of new underwater things they'd made in this expansion. That is so gorgeous to me. Even though it's an open map, do you think Amnoon can serve as a hub for players? Definitely, yeah. I think it can. If it gets a gate of some kind and it gets added to like the Mistlock Sanctuary and stuff that I showed earlier, why not? Okay, so the race just started. So speak with Zoea to participate in the upcoming race. Make sure to be in the starting area when the race begins. So unfortunately, I think, does Peachy go to the race now instead of exploring this area of Amnoon? Because I don't think anyone properly explored the watery areas. And that's a bit of a shame. But it's interesting how they've broadcasted this to us, right? Like, if you look in the center of the screen here, they're really going pretty ham to make sure people know about this race. And I wonder where else they'll do that with meta events and things, obviously. Congratulations to the winner, by the way, of the 90 gold skin. We may do more giveaways. I'll just wait on the mods. Oh no, Peachy goes in here. All right, so this I really wanted to check out. I really want to translate that. I really want to translate that. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Alright, guys, in chat, I'm linking you to the new Crichton translator I used to use all the time. Someone click that link in chat. Screenshot this bit of the stream. I'll leave it up for you. Go on, get your screenshots in. And let's get some translations going. Maybe someone already did it. Maybe someone already did it. But I'm pretty sure, just from a glance here... I think the bottom word is casino. This here... C... I know that this is a very common vowel. I remember that this is a very common vowel. So I'm guessing an A would be one, right? So I'm pretty sure this is C-A. If that's an S, the tick thing, that is definitely an N. And that's definitely an O. Yeah, casino. Oh, no, that, yeah, I. Yeah, I and then N. Yeah, because they look similar. This definitely says casino. That 100,000% says casino. However, the top word... I wonder if we can figure this out here on stream. The top word. Let me look at my other monitor for a second. This is a Z, I think. Is that a Z? Is that a Z? And so this would be an A as well. So Z-A. What is that? Like a... I want to say T or something. Let me have a look. No, that's not a T. T just looks like a T. New Crichton seems to fit in this scenery so well as well. So someone translate for me the top word. We'll keep going with the footage because people might be bored by this. But yeah, that's the something casino. It definitely... Zaitian casino? Z-A-I-S-H-E-N. I think it's a couple characters too many more for Zaitian. So we'll see. I think it's a couple too many. Alright, well... Let's just keep going, shall we? And let's see what we got. Zalambers Casino? It's Zalambers. So if we see a character in there called Zalamba, that's really cool. I love the idea of that. So we're going to watch really closely these NPC names in the background as we play. Okay? So there's some injured people, injured villagers, injured nobles in the casino. Why? Is there an event where they go a bit crazy? Veteran doorman Lath, Radea. There's a laundress, as in a money launderer. That's interesting. These guys are crying, and there's a mount in here, Azam. Oh, are they crying because they're not allowed mounts? So yeah, Peachy talked about this on the post show, the actual post show. That is a sign that basically you can't ride your mounts around, but player characters can. I find it kind of weird. I would love if this feels like it was probably made to signify no mount areas. You know how gliding we had no glide areas, but they never had like signs showing that. You just had to look at your active effect. I think a more immersive way to do it, as well as the active effect, would to be actually have symbols in the area that says strong winds or something for gliding. And maybe they could have originally made this asset because they were going to do that in design, but they didn't in the end. So you can ride your mount in this area, but NPCs supposedly can't. But, I mean, it makes sense that the opening city in the start of the game has an area which not only introduces the idea of mounts to people, but also the limitations of mounts. I think it makes sense to do that, but then they just didn't go through. Interesting to see a priestess of Cormyr in a gambling casino. Very interesting. Because they're like, I don't know, maybe Lissa would be more interested. Who's the most chancy god? I mean, Cormyr is all about truth and... Jesus Christ, the overlays are still going. I cannot believe it. Someone gave us £1 to talk about the Char technology. I love the idea of technology that's more gears and steampunk based, which has kind of bummed me about the Hollow-Smith. It feels more mesmer than engineer to me. Thoughts? Yeah, I think we are missing a little bit of steampunk based stuff. I really do. I think maybe we'll see more in the Char expansion, hopefully. If maybe you consider this it though, so I don't know. We saw like the big pipes and things in Amnoon. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the other legions aren't necessarily going to be as steampunky as Iron Legion is anyway, so you might have already had your feel for that. But I remember pre-release for Guild Wars 2, they really emphasized the steampunk stuff, and it feels like it hasn't shone as much as you'd expect, given the early 2012 stuff. Insomniatic says, gave me about £4 and says, hey WP, I forgot to use your referral link, but I want to say I appreciate your content and all you do for the community. Thanks, man. Oh, all these lovely people. You know, I do not... Anyone who forgot, most people watching me right now either don't give a shit in the first place or they forgot, right? That's just the cold, hard facts of life. I do not blame anyone for that. The fact that you would come and do that, that's so lovely of you. Thank you. You deserve all the good karma. And thanks for the other subs and stuff, by the way, guys. Starfish, Haynes, Oh, Preterax donated £3 as well. I feel bad about calling you out on Twitter about the catapult not being a trebuchet. Oh, no, dude, you were right. You were right. No, it's good to learn. It's good to learn. You were right. Because we did a Q&A, and I thought it was a treb, but trebs have counterweights, as I now know, since that person taught that to me. And Walamena, welcome, welcome. Anyway, so yeah, the casino. So this is called the Grand Sahil Casino. Doesn't start with a Z. Are you guys sure that the thing started with a Z before? So this might be our only look at this character as well over here. So over here you can see there's a guy called a dealer. So that has the Ecto Gamble icon on it, which I suppose could be a placeholder. But he's not called Ecto Gambler. He's called Dealer. So I wonder if there's something more going on. By the way, that back room looks so interesting. I really want to go up there. By the way, also ogres being in a casino. Ogres in a casino. What is this? I love it. These guys holding money bags. So what, they're trading their money for chips or something, perhaps? See, look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. Reward cashier. Casino Blitz reward cashier. This is a new icon. There's a system here. There's actually something going on here. There's more than meets the eye. There is real gambling to be done here. This is actually something. I don't know how mini game like it will be. This is more than just some random place in Divinity's Reach that you'd walk into in the Orson Quarter. This is actually something real. So someone just won another giveaway, I think. Calamari, maybe? Did Calamari win it? Congrats, man. I'm sure there's some people who hate you on Reddit that are furious at that. But yeah, that's curious. What else we got? We got an information. Oh no, what is that? That's Z something. Casino Blitz information. Very curious. Oh my god, guys, you're being so amazing and loving and sweet. This is so cool. 100% magic find. Donated £10. Thank you so much. Will you be doing any videos on the on the collections for the new Elite Specs? Also, will you be streaming the beta weekends as well? Loving all the new content, but don't work yourself too hard. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for streams and stuff. I know that I like to play the game as a fan first when big batches of new content come out. This is the way I feel. I'd rather actually be playing the game and taking it at my own pace and really thinking about how my experience of it before displaying that to the world and becoming wooden potatoes, right? I'd rather just experience the game as a human, right? Because wooden potatoes is not human, he is only potato. No, but I hope that you guys understand that. So that's the way I've always treated things. But I will try to stream, and I'm not going to be cutting down on the streams as much as I can. You might see, especially around release, you might see that I don't do a couple of streams. But hopefully for the demos, I'll try and get some stuff out. We'll see. As for the collections on the new Elite Specs, I will at least do one on Spellbreaker and some minor parts on it, some minor information on it. As long as people aren't too bored by the prospect. But I do have some thoughts on it. It's nothing mind-blowing, but I've got some thoughts. And it will segue me into other things like the identification system and so on and so on and so on. Anyway, so there you go. Thank you very much. Sorry to everyone who wanted more footage, but, if someone donates, I'm going to... like a tenner, then I'm going to totally do that. All right, am I clinking a wine glass? No, it's a spoon in a mug of coffee. Oh, here we go. She speaks to them. Oh, but now I'm a little bit nervous. What if she just says not now? All right, welcome to the Grand Sahil. Are you here to trade in your casino coins from the Blitz for other rewards? Man, where's the Blitz? See, I loved the gambling in DSA. I thought that was so cool. I thought that was so sweet. Will there be Firebrand footage of WP? You don't see much from... No. I never caught any Firebrand. I didn't do Firebrand. I'm interested in things. So, Zalamba, there you go. So, it's Zalamba's casino. So, that's 50 tokens, which presumably you can only get through gambling here. That's pretty boring. What about the second tab, though? A mini is not great enough. And not unless there's a collection on it. Is she going to preview Zalamba? No. And then that's just a regular merchant at that point. And then that's just her regular inventory. Okay. So we missed a little bit. She missed some dialogue. She went straight to the vendor. But that's fine. What else we got? Veteran intimidating troublemaker. Patrons. Mysura? Order of Shadows agent in the background. This Order of Shadows agent back here was the first one I saw. There's some fishers. That's kind of cool. I love how many characters there are, and they've all got pretty flavorful names too. This is nice. This feels like a real city, right? A little cat sitting down there. Oh, this is cool. I like seeing the char. This is cool. It's like the bangers, and this is like a bazaar in Rabanastre. This is so cool. Ship captain, and he's got like a cool hat. Lots of clutter on the floor. People sitting around. Off-duty cavaliers. Musicians up at the top. This is like a bit like the Boca Amphitheatre. I love the ogres. Including ogres here was a really interesting twist. I suppose ogres in an expansion that's got some stuff to do with the char is kind of nice too. What's the Order of Shadows? It seems to be some kind of descendants maybe of the Order of Whispers. In the demo, probably somewhere there will be an explanation as to who they are or what they're doing. But yeah, we don't quite know yet, but they're demon hunters, and it feels like they could be those demon hunting roots of the Order of Whispers taken forward. Oh look, and they're all fighting one another over there. You got the flags moving, you got all the patrons dancing. This is, if they walk over, if you look here very closely, you might not see this too well on Twitch chat, but this character over here is actually playing like a lute or something. So I wonder if Aura Peachy had walked up, I wonder if what we'd actually see is what we'd hear, sorry, is the environment, the instruments being played, because the devs do that sometimes. I guess she's in conversation here. I shouldn't have paused so much. I like the ambience though, at least. So down here, by the way, Pitmaster Oberon. That's curious. Oh yeah, we can hear it. Nice! Get up there. Get further up. This is so cool. This is so cool. I love the music. I love the NPC called the Barback that was walking through. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love. Also, a dancing Aboga. It's called Arena Pet, and it's not actually a pet, as far as I'm aware, because there's no rangers nearby. This is an NPC. It's written in green. And aren't pet names? Look, this. I don't know what this is. I don't know why this is here. Have they just spawned it for the demo? That's curious. Anyway, that's crazy. That's really crazy. This is beautiful. I love it. Oh no, that totally is a pet, right? Where's the ranger that belongs to that? Where is the ranger that belongs to that? Because it's got the pet active effects on it up here. What? So where is that character? Am I an idiot? Am I just not seeing someone? And rip the DCs. Arena pet, arena net. Yeah, that's totally what they're doing. The reverse soul beast, yeah, go into your pet. Well, to be honest, that's what I think a lot of World of Warcraft people thought the druid was going to be. Well, we're back to the fountain. Unhappy memories of missing out on lore. Oh, see, look at this. I remember this. I remember this double one. It's a good thing I cut all this stuff out on the original show. Because everyone was getting hit by this. We think it was waypointing with mounts. I think I might have caused one of these crashes. It was that Norn? Was it really? They need a How to Dance Volume 2? No, they just need to expand the emotes, in my opinion. There just needs to be a pass on emotes. They just need to add a bunch more emotes with the expansion. That's all they got to do. Just little things like that I think are really important for expansions. They just make things feel fresh. Ruffle, what the fuck? There are gliders in this game now? Question mark? Yeah, for 2 years. Yeah, you must have been gone before Heart of Thorns. So here's the hair, which we already showed off on the stream. But by the way, okay, look, this is a great demonstration here. Seriously, this is a great demonstration of the new draw distances. I'm telling you, being able to, you guys might not see it too well on Twitch, but being able to discern some detail from that bush back there, right? And like some of these like smaller details right at the top of that plant, for example, going all the way out down here. This is nice, right? This is nice. Totally Missandei. Missandei is hot as well, man. Totally hot. I'm happy for NPCs to look like her. Oh, baby. She took her kit off in a recent episode as well. Anyway, so here's the bank. I love how they've got the Lion's Arch looking wheel there. Actually, I don't know whether I love that. That's a nautical looking bank wheel. They should have done a new one. More new assets. The E3 diversity hairstyle.
Maybe with all these Outlanders arriving, the council won't need to beg Joko to defend us.
Ooh, did you guys hear that? Maybe with all these Outlanders arriving, the council won't need to beg Joko to defend us. Oh my god, that's quite exciting. We're gonna listen to that again. Ooh, I'm gonna listen to that. That's cool. And this next room Peachy goes to is like orgasmic as well. Oh, I may have gone back a little bit far. I love those pillars up there as well, though. They're so nice. It's so good. I mean, Alolan aren't used to Char and Asura. Not necessarily. I mean, Asura theoretically could have been underground in those regions. And we saw that they sort of were when Primordus's Great Destroyer earthquakes started ripping through the land. But you could say that that's more of a gameplay thing. Anyway, shh.
Maybe with all these Outlanders arriving, the council won't need to beg Joko to defend us.
Wow, okay. Man, that is curious. So here's the council. I guess they run this free city? That's interesting. That's really cool. Anyway, I love this aquarium here. I love it. I think it's amazing. I want to break my way into it. I'm on a desperate mission to break my way into it, just like the one in Divinity's Reach, which eventually you can get into, just like one of the ones under a lab in Metrica Province. In the floor of a lab is an aquarium, and I want to get into it. This looks great.
What are you talking about? Our council's kept the city free all these years. Why would they betray us now? You've been listening to too much of Zalambur's nonsense. Any good he manages to do is just for public relations. We have to trust in Emon and our council.
Your family and friends lost your homes to the sandstorm, and she's yet to do anything for any of you.
Our situation can wait. There are others in greater need right now.
Oh my god, what was all that? What was that about Sandstorm? I have to listen to it again. I'm so sorry, guys. What was that? So hold on. It sounds like the guy that runs the casino is kind of like, maybe he uses his funds to help people out. Is that why we saw refugees there earlier? That was really cool. Let's listen to that again. So maybe he's like, you know, he's like a Robin Hood kind of character, and he goes behind the council's back or something. What was that about a sandstorm? Running from the sandstorm. Is that what they call like Palawa's influence? This is crazy. And yeah, we'll talk about visually what was happening in a second as well. I'm sorry, guys. Once more, here we go. Listen carefully to the whole conversation. I really want to breathe this in. Here we go. Oh my god, we're back here. Back before the bank again. Don't hate me. Man, that was cool though. I wonder. And who was this other person? Did he say Elon? Did he say you're welcome to like Elon? Elon's a guy on the council? Elon, that's a bit of an odd name, isn't it? Since it's the River Elon. Tax evasion. The thing is, it's very hard to track through this video since it's a very long video. So the tiniest little pixel difference is worth like 20 seconds of footage. All right, here we go. Yeah, SpaceX. You can't rely on SpaceX to get us off of Tyria.
Maybe with all these Outlanders arriving, the council won't need to beg Joko to defend us.
What are you talking about? Our council's kept the city free all these years. Why would they betray us now? You've been listening to too much of Zalambur's nonsense. Any good he manages to do is just for public relations. We have to trust in Emon and our council.
Your family and friends lost your homes to the sandstorm, and she's yet to do anything for any of you.
Our situation can wait. There are others in greater need right now.
Our family... who's this she? When they say Elon, are they talking about that region of the world? You know, the banks of the River Elon and so on? We need to rely on the river to provide sustenance, blah, blah, blah. The sound, are they talking about a literal sandstorm? Who's she there? Oh man, I love this. Or Emon, E-M-O-N. That could make sense. So Emon's a woman then. Oh, we can look at the in-game chat. Oh my god, you're a hero. Yes, this is true. Any good he manages to do... Well, the thing is, the bottom of Peach's screen's cut off, so we can't quite see into... And I don't know whether it will ever scroll up. I don't know whether it ever will enough. Anyway, alright, so yeah, visually, amazing tank. There's a shark in there. The shark should be dead, blah, blah, blah. It looks very hungry. Beautiful little piranhas in there. It looks like it's asking for a Super Adventure Box fish, by the way. That's the same icon, I think, that was over the Super Adventure Box cat recently that Current Events put in. So I wonder, I mean, it's obviously looking at the fish that are on this thing here. And, you know, those are the fish. So I don't know whether there's anything more in that, though. Can we get the shark in a home instance, ArenaNet? Is that what you meant when you said pushing forward cat-based technology? We're shark collecting now? And we lose client again, and then we have to leave, unfortunately. Emon Azamin from Star Wars? Totally. There'll just be floating sharks as well, like the Lissa shark from the new map from episode 6. That's what it's all about. That's the actual story thread they're setting up. The existence of floating free sharks. Land sharks. See, sharks I would love to collect. I agree with you there, Swag Lord Yuki. No, not Slag... Whoever said it. Amalang. Back on the mount. Thank you for the sub. Attacks on Titties. Lovely name. No, I'm not on a YouTube video, Weird Al. I appreciate the advice, but I'm not on a YouTube video anyway. So we get this beautiful... Listen to the birds. I mean, it is beautiful, isn't it? How ambient is this? You know, I said on the previous stream that Guild Wars 2 is a game that will always choose convenience over immersion, but that doesn't mean it can't create some really ambient environments and saying, I think this is amazing. I've told you guys before, one of my favourite areas to explore is the south of Lorna's Pass with all those beautiful bird noises, and I kind of get a bit of that there too. You want an art book? Yeah. Do you know what they should do? A collector's edition! And put an art book in it. Come on, sheeple. I don't even think they're trying to sell a physical edition this time, let alone a collector's one. So, where are we now? Back at the bank, maybe? Or some kind of hotel is what Peachy was saying before, I think. So, by the way, again, just catch these little details, right? We're going to go back a few seconds here, right? Look at the little details you can catch in just small moments, just... by virtue of looking through windows and things. In a minute, in one corner of the shot, you're going to see through a window out onto a courtyard. And on that courtyard is a raptor mount that's just sort of looking around and moving just comfortably. And it's amazing to just catch little glimpses of stuff like that. All right, you ready? There's this window here on the left. Look closely out of that window. See that? You see that? You see that friggin' mount just wandering around out there? Oh, it feels so real. It's so good. See that? He's only there for a brief little moment. The details. I mean, I know obviously that wasn't ArenaNet established, but that's the kind of like living experience you kind of get. A collector's edition with a pyramid-shaped box. Someone asked me on yesterday's stream and I never got to it. Or maybe it was on the Q&A. What if the gods return on a spaceship that is a giant Illuminati pyramid thing? And I love that idea. I like this wall. I get that some people on the actual show found it boring. On this segment, a lot of people tuned out on the actual show, and I think that's a real shame, because this is some of the juiciest stuff you'll get. It's so good. Oh, so I kind of want to freeze frame on those boats there, but never mind. I think it was just a bunch of fishers. There was there was a tornado in the background there as well, by the way. Like a dust mite blowing through on the perimeter of the city. So a pot of soup here. This is a mastery point. New mastery point color, if people haven't quite realized. It's kind of this dark orange color. Thank you for the one viewer host from Artificial Gamer Angel. I should turn that off, shouldn't I? This kind of ruins the streams when people can do that. Hello, Wargax. Welcome, welcome. Oh, snap. Finney. Hey, WP. My friends and I love your videos and really appreciate your lore explanations. Want to come to our wedding? It's a month from today. Sorry about your blue balls. Holy crap. I think you are the first fan to invite me to a wedding. I'm going to have to lovingly say no. Thank you very much, though. That's a wonderful invite. That's very cool. Oh, artificial gamer girl. Sorry, you're artificial gamer angel. Sorry. Thank you. I have a lovely wedding, though. If this is kind of a subtle way for you to announce to everyone that you're engaged and you want to get a bit of a jolly off of that, then there you go. Congrats on being engaged. There are many angry, sad, lonely nerds watching right now that are very jealous of you. And we all know it. And it's brilliant. Congrats. Hey, stop right there. One of my sous chefs can taste that soup. Chef Master Laribe. Sorry, Laribe. What does it take to be your sous chef? He says, I yell an ingredient. My sous chef throws me that ingredient. Could you handle that? Sure, sounds easy. Oh, how does this work? Click it. Click it, Peachy. Come on. Do it. Come on. I want to see how this works. Okay, she does.
Have what it takes to be my sous chef, Outlander. You're going to help me make our house specialty, tagine stew. I call for an ingredient, you throw it. Got it? That salmon should be marinated and ready. Fetch it here.
Oh, this is so cool. What is this health bar above our heads? Is this a timer? Is this a time limit? Is this UI that they've the new UI? So you got a time limit on there. This is a cool mastery point. This is cool. This is way more interesting than commune with this area of the jungle. Christ, this is cool. Oh, but it makes me sick to know that I'll only ever be able to do it once. Let's just watch. Secret sauce, cactus meat, Shiver Peak salmon. Oh, I love this. I love this when they put the region name with the salmon. Elder Scrolls does that kind of thing very well, inventing their own ingredients and flora and fauna. And uses them in like an ingredient context. Yeah, look, it's a timer.
Petals aren't cheap. They'd better still be around here.
A bogus. No! Oh, the DCs. That's so cool though. So basically, that's like you know in Heart of Thorns where we had to keep eating to keep ourselves alive or whatever. But they did it through health, and they did it through the combat system, so you could cheese it with alacrity and all that kind of stuff. I guess what they've just done here is they've assessed that and said, look, we don't want to have to put people into combat every time. We don't want to have to do that. So it's kind of like they've given us a new health bar. Oh my god, the applications of that are huge. They could use that in raids. They could use that in story instances. That's so cool. That's like just the ability to go back to square one and give someone a different health bar. And that's so cool. Don't you guys think? Commune with this jungle of the area. Did I mess my word up there? Did I flub a little bit? I really like that. Oh, good job, Peachy. She's coming back and trying to get... Oh, no. I guess she's not. Oh. Oh, I think her footage has crashed here. This isn't me. We're still live, guys. And the video file is still playing. It's just frozen, so... We might be a wee bit crashed. I don't think this is on my end. You like how it changes us into the chef outfit? Oh, it does! Good point as well. Oh, man. This is really interesting. Okay, I'm just going to skip ahead to see if the footage starts up again anytime soon. Alright, there we go. I think it started again now. And she's back on a loading screen. Looks like we had another DC. Man. That's crazy. So there's a mastery point in this room as well, by the way. I don't know whether that's the same chefing one. Is it the same? Okay, yeah, it's the same pot of soup. Oh, she's going for it again. Good job. Peachy, you should do a dedicated video on this. This is cool.
To be my sous chef, Outlander. You're going to help me make our house specialty, tagine stew. I call for an ingredient, you throw it. Got it? Don't keep me waiting on those wolf pheromones.
The demo was not laggy, but it was crashy. Yes, it was unstable. And obviously, it should... Well, I say obviously.
Get me my secret sauce. Not sure where it is, but that's not the secret.
Oh, this is...
Boga petals aren't cheap. They'd better still be around here.
This is great. It's a shame that the voice actor is the same Asura voice actor, and it's so obvious. But still, this is so cool. Go, Peachy. I want to see you complete this. This is like a full-on minigame.
The sooner you bring me coconuts, the sooner I can get coconut milk in this stew.
Oh, he sounds so pissed. Press F. Pick it up.
Spiky fruit, hurry!
Oh my god, where was the spiky fruit? Oh, it was all the way over there. Oh, this actually looks quite challenging as well. Because the chef's moving around too. What if you missed the shot? Like that, maybe. Oh, she did miss the shot. Oh no, it's all over. Is it all over? She's almost go. Oh! Oh, that is cool. It's an actual challenge.
Let's see if you have what it takes to be my sous chef, Outlander. You're going to help me make our house specialty, Tajine stew. I call for an ingredient, you throw it. Got it? Wild foraging makes boar meat flavorful. Bring me some.
Oh yeah, the apprentice chef is crying in the corner of the room. Well spotted. That's so cool. There's two of them crying actually, and there's dishwashers over there. I'd love to talk to them.
Burnt wood, now! No, I'm not joking.
Oh, that's easy. Oh no! Look at this flighty bastard.
Even you could probably find flour in a kitchen. Follow your nose to find the Orient Gulper. It tastes better than it smells.
Oh, look at that. Orient Gulper is a type of fish. This is like the monkfish or whatever.
Wild foraging makes boar meat flavorful. Bring me some.
No indication of how long she's got to do this. There's no UI for how long.
There's my cactus meat.
Cactus? Oh no, I don't know where the cactus is. I'd lose right now. Oh, it's right there next to the spiky fruit. Quick, Peachy. He's gonna move. Oh no, 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 no. She's gonna fail it. Oh, this is intense.
Taking so long. You'd better not be drinking that chicken stock.
Wait, does he want chicken stock then? Oh, this is gross. Oh, she's gonna miss it. Wow, this is cool. Oh, and now she's just like, oh, I'm out. Oh, that's nice though, right? That's so nice. So this is Guild Wars Ramsey? What, Ramsey Bolton? Cooking equals harder than raids. Yeah, they should have a cooking sequence within raids. We fight a chef boss, or we have like a chefing ally, and he needs to cook the perfect meal to dull the senses of the Etin and break his break bar. And so that's a raid mechanic in the upcoming Etin Cave, Etin Hollow. I don't know. I just like the idea of an Etin raid boss. Each head wants a different meal, so you got to split your party of 10 into cooking 3 different dishes at once, and it's that format. Look, this is the 66% transition phase, guys. Get with it, all right? Gordon Ramsay. Oh, Gordon Ramsay. Right.
Detouring around our noble quarter. This neighborhood. Pain for pain!
Oh, they were complaining about the neighborhood. Damn.
Retreat!
Is this like a town? Yeah, it's the opening town of the new expansion. If you buy the X-Pack that's coming out in just a few weeks, this is where it's all going to start. And it's really cool. You want a potato boss that shouts, "Be nice to me." You went wrong, WP. The personal story is terrible and really drags. Don't force yourself through it then, mate, unfortunately. Just don't do it. Go straight to the start of Living World Season 2 and just pretend like you know those characters and go from there. Oh, who's this? Ooh, hold on. I'm not ready to pause. We're ruined. It's all gone. Lost to the sands. No, come on. Please ask him what's wrong. Please? This is like a lottery every time now. I'm scared that she's not going to do it because she doesn't want to spoil herself for the actual release, which is fine. But I'm ravenous here. I need it. Please click what's wrong. Yes, she did. Cool. Those were our homes before the sandstorm consumed them. We've lost everything we had. Priceless heirlooms from when our clan first settled this city. Where did your ancestors come here from? This is a great question, because I'm wondering where this big civilization has been birthed. There certainly wasn't one in GW 1. Yes, there were some minor groups of people in the Amnoon Oasis, but generally speaking, it was forgotten around, and there was little else, aside from horrible, ravenous beasts. My people were former nomads of the Highlands who were convinced by the Corsair founders of modern Amnoon to settle in these stone homes. Corsairs settled modern Amnoon? Oh, do you think they're going to do some kind of story where, like, Corsairs in the waters around Or after it rose settled at Amnoon because of the tidal waves and stuff? And because of the change in the undead and the barricading and things? Do you think that might be what it is? So Corsairs founded... I love how that's referred to as modern Amnoon as well. That is so cool. That is slightly different. Because I would hate them to just basically be like, oh yeah, it's just the people that were here and then they just built up. I like the idea that there was a moment where lots of Corsairs came here. And holy shit, Kugo the Mighty. Been watching your videos since the launch of Guild Wars 2. Thanks for everything you've done in the community. Hey man, it's been my pleasure. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you so much. 20 pounds. This is a crazy stream. Thank you very, very much. That is lovely of you. Holy crap. I feel like, I don't know. This is weird. This is like what I feel like this is what I'm like a big streamer right now. That's what I feel like with you guys doing this kind of stuff. Thank you so much. I do not deserve it as much as I've gotten. Absolutely. That's all I can say. Anyway, thank you. Did you notice there were several clips of a Winter Zone in the announcement trailer? Do you think that's a new map or just somewhere the story sends you in a core map? I think it is a new map. Yeah, definitely. I think, I don't know. There's some leaks I still don't want to talk about. So we'll leave it there, I guess. But yeah. All right. Anyway, my people with formula. So anyway, that must have been very difficult. There goes my humbleness. Look, I will try my best. I value humility very, very highly. I'll say that. WP equals big dick streamer. I don't think we're quite there. That's true. Maybe living in tents again can be a way of rediscovering our roots. Thanks, Jahan. And then she immediately busts into tears again. I like how she just snaps out of it and gets herself together when talking to us, and then she just bursts into tears. Because it looks so fake. WP small dick confirmed. Don't you're gonna make me choke. Yeah, there's a huge amount to do before the X-Pack. You don't need to do much of it because this is Guild Wars 2. Look at this. Oh, this looks so gorgeous. We're gonna go back. Don't hate me. Oh my god, the verticality here, the height. Oh, it looks so good being on the side of the pyramid up here, looking on the overlook. This is so cool. WP, will you and Matt play Wolf Among Us Season 2? Probably not. We've got no plans to. I was on the phone with him yesterday for the first time in a while, actually. That's cool catching up. WP, how does one put a winter area in the Crystal Desert? Well, there are mountains near the Crystal Desert. I'll say that much. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. I think Peachy tries to climb this now, but when she looks over on the left here, oh my god. Ah, hung. This is so cool. I love it. And that like little archway down there, that reminds me of a moment in Uncharted 4, actually. That was just kind of funny. What's so gorgeous and amazing about this, guys, is this kind of structure she's... Oh my god, that's a thumbnail and a half right there. Oh my god. What's amazing about the structure she's walking on right now... Last time, I'm not going to pause anymore, or rewind at least. What's amazing about the structure she's looking at here is... They were there in Guild Wars 1, these kinds of pyramids, but you couldn't jump. You couldn't climb like this, so being able to clamber around on this stuff is like... so fun. It's so cool to see this. To be so unrestricted on movement in Guild Wars 2 of today, especially with gliding. You know, I'm wondering, guys, I might buy a POF only account and play that on the streams with you all instead of my main account. What do you guys think? What do you think about at the expansion? Maybe I'll buy a POF only branch and it will be a totally new account with a new character on it and so forth. No AP, none of that stuff. Look at this. Look at how beautiful it looks. And we'll get that experience of not having any Master Heart of Thorns things and not have. What do you guys think? That might be fun. That might be a cool way of experiencing stuff. Look at how high up above that dock we are now. Oh, look, it's the vultures. Look at the freedom we've got. Look at where you can climb. She needs an experimental rifle. Use your Greatsword 3, please. No, she waypointed. That's fine. I don't think anyone got footage of any of those vultures in combat. Oh, and then here we go. So now she comes to the race, and I'm here. You see, I'm on my raptor there. And I've spent the last, like, 5 minutes doing nothing but just stood here. So pay attention to this guy here, by the way. This is a raptor that's sitting down. So there might not be many mount animations, but hopefully we can get a /sit for our mount. That would be really cool. You know, and if they're going to do like a How to Dance Volume 2 and stuff, having dances for the mounts and stuff would be really amazing. Great gem store items. So yeah, I think you might be able to sit on mounts. I don't know though. I never saw it. Eat my dust. Oh, was that Peachy that typed about the Choya? That's funny. You're the fastest. You can do it. Oh my god, a blue raptor. Oh no, she's at the end again. And you can tell she really wanted to do well on this one because she stood right at the front of the starting thing. Oh no. So by the way, in the race, a bit of tip for you guys. You absolutely want to bunny hop. Just keep jumping. You go fast. Definitely downhill and maybe even uphill. So by the way, there's a little pond there with a barracuda in it on the left, which I hadn't noticed before. A villager carrying a jug across that bridge. Lots of little Doliacs. Oh my god, a duck. Oh my god. Wait, guys, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Let's just finish the race, because we all know how this is going to end. She's going to DC in the middle of it like the rest of us. And that's when they throw us on the elite specializations. So, just give it a little bit. So, defend the Amnoon workers from the Forged as well. We have a dynamic event nearby. And we're running sort of near it, but not quite. You can see on the bottom down here, the event was down in that corner of the minimap. Oh, we're actually super close to an escort here as well, refugees. I wonder if we scale that or not. Oh, she got stuck on the stairs. That sucks. I love the footprints in the ground of the other raptors. And boom, there we go. That is us being cut out. And you'll notice that this time... excuse me, sorry guys. You'll notice that this time we're looking at the Heart of Thorns login screen. And that's because this is a different kind of DC. This one was a developer-intended one. And that was to move us on. That's a really great question. Do the races scale other events up? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I doubt that they would have done that. That would be a bit mental, right? That would be a bit crazy. So here, I'll just scroll back a little bit. We'll turn the volume down. I'll turn it down over here, ever so slightly. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's a little bit of Crystal Desert exploration from Aurora Peachy. YouTube.com/Aurora Peachy. She grabbed all of this. If Bog has something similar, I would love to do some similar streams from Bog. Just like this, and hopefully in time we'll see. I would love to blatantly plagiarize Bog's stuff as well. Because those two have been very generous. But yeah, oh my god, I had 3 donate. Why? Why, guys? A scenario to quote a great man, Sheev Palpatine. Do it. Awesome. Nice to get some Emperor Palpatine quotes in here. Thank you very much, dude. £10. That's lovely of you. Pocket Knight gave me a £5. Said boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I really appreciate that. And those are great ways to handle your potatoes. And Baron TV1 gave me £2 and said, I want a bundle that gives me a biker outfit with a Dragon's Watch motif on the back and a Char motorbike skin for the Raptor. That's brilliant. So someone entering the competition, I think, is going to do a real-world motorcycle skin that shows off Path of Fire art or something, which is going to be mental. We got a video out of Doombox. Oh, it's good. It's very cool. Can you dismount mid-air and glide? I spoke about this in the recent Q&A. I really recommend you guys... I'll talk about my own channel for a second. If you check out my own channel, I've got all kinds of discussion on this sort of stuff. I think probably you can because of a recent patch that came in with episode 6, but I don't know. Yep, these are the meteor mobs from GW1. They're very cool, aren't they? So, by the way, one thing I did notice about the demo, and I haven't talked to you guys about at all here, is... Oh, she's not on it anymore, not targeting her. But, here, They all have break bar UI, but I didn't see any break bars that were breakable in this entire demo. And there was a lot of break bar UI popping up. So that's interesting to me. I wonder why none of it's hooked up. Maybe just because it's early, or maybe they're doing something slightly different with break bars or something. I don't know. But yeah. Do all of the races have new faces and hairstyles? No, only the humans do, so that you can be an Alolan if you like. Believe me, you want a human for this expansion. You really do. I think, anyway. Maybe, yeah, Royal's got an idea. Maybe this is here deliberately to be, it's like stability, essentially. That's sort of what they're using it for, which is kind of a bit odd to think about. And not very good messaging to players, to the player base, but yeah.
Fooling anyone.
We will suffer no blasphemy.
Man, and the Zacian are in it. That's great. That's so cool. So yeah, hopefully you guys find this entertaining. If you're trying to convince people to come in on the game, feel free to get them over here live. Get them to bundle in. We'll see what we're doing. Sad, no Sylvari. You just had a Sylvari expansion. You just had one.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that was high pitch. What was that? Was that a script? Did that just go, thank you? Why don't I remember that from yesterday? We're back on yesterday's footage right now. That was mental. Let's go and have a look again.
Throw off the chains of your false gods. Join the ranks of the Zacian Order. Do you know where your god is? Ours is here. Now.
Oh, maybe he was one of the hungry refugee children. What? He sounded like a script.
Leave them alone. You're not fooling anyone.
We will suffer no blasphemy. May Balthazar...
Oh, she's killing her. I can't believe I went back so far again. Yeah, will Daredevils be the fastest on mounts? Potentially, yes, because they'll be able to trigger their special key more frequently. That doesn't necessarily mean faster, but it generally does. Does Renegade work underwater? I don't know. I don't know what Trident mix skills are.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my god. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how they handled a lot of underwater stuff. The new Heart of the Mist doesn't have any underwater either, so the only way we could have tested would have been what exactly? I don't actually know. Do you think they'll rework underwater combat someday? I don't know. Depends what we want from a rework and how extensive it might be. Don't you think a mace would be better for the NG Elite? Yeah, but I think they might be saving it for like a really epic thing at some point. There's lots of cool things. Yeah, Underwater Weaver. Yeah, I bet you didn't think about that, right? Maybe my gut instinct is they might, and I'm guessing here, and I want some kudos if I get it right. My gut instinct, though, is that they will copy the staff mix skills onto the Trident. That the staff mix skills will be the same as the Trident ones. That is my gut guess. But are some of them ground targeted? I don't know. If any of them are ground targeted, then they sort of can't do that. But I think that they're not. Well, off the top of my head, all I can remember is Pile Driver right now, so. We got another sub. Thank you so much. Nah, try again, and Diddy GP. Thank you so much. Maybe some weavers can't swim in lore. What, so you have to disable the elite specialization before you go underwater? Staff on Engineer would be great. Technomancer. Yeah, Technomancer at Engineer with Staff. I think you're bang on there. I think that's a juicy, juicy idea. Alright, okay, anyway, so, speaking of elite specs, let's see what Peachy grabbed. The show is going to feel a little bit different here, really, I must say. But we'll see what we've got. This is not going to be a super hardcore in-depth thing on elite specializations. Mostly because the way to compile that information, what little there is not from a single stream like this. And also, I kind of want to do dedicated videos on it later. But I do want to see what she sent. So let's have a look, shall we, guys? So let's see. While previewing at ArenaNet, have you seen the two Mirage utils missing from the wiki? Or the Great Sword Ambush. Did I see? I didn't see Great Sword Ambush. I think I did mouse over all of the skills at some point. But no, I don't know. Okay, so this is her looking at Firebrand, I guess. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know. Unless we can get some animations. If we can't see skills, I think people are just going to get frustrated. Traits are pretty cool, though. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't do this. Do you know anything about the Deadeye Heal? Bog didn't have it. I did look at the Deadeye Heal, and I know people are ravenous for it. I just can't remember exactly whether it was anything that interesting, I'm afraid. I think a dev might even talk to me about what the heal did. But I can't really remember, I'm afraid. I really can't. I apologise. She will show skills. You don't have to type in all caps like that. The chat isn't moving that fast. All the tooltips are on Reddit. She shows a few animations from tomes at the end, but there isn't anything too much more than that. That's fair. That might have been me testing out Scourge there. We're doing a quick giveaway for 50 gold. Type enter to join. Go, go, go. Quick, quick, quick. You got to get in fast, guys. The faster you do it, the less people are going to be able to join for the giveaway. You're not going fast enough. Quicker. Exclamation mark enter. What are you still doing? Alt tab. Hurry up. Oh, look at this. I like seeing everyone else executing abilities too at the same time, to be honest. Thank you for the resub, EV bots. I wish you the best of luck in the giveaway. Sorry, chat's nuked, so I really can't see what people are talking about here anymore. Rejuvenating, respite. I mean, I'm going to have to assess this information elsewhere. I feel terrible for her with this footage issue. I feel really bad for her. Look at the Renegade, though. Look at these Look at these sick Renegade animations. Look at this. Look at this Char. Look at this beastly female Char here channeling Carla Scorchrazor at the same time. Look at these animations. They're crazy. They are so freaking cool.
I could outrun a
Look at that longbow. Look at it. That creates the ring around. Oh my god. A field. Can you change stats in the Elite Spec demo? Yeah, you're in Heart of the Mist, so you can put your different amulets and things on. That looked pretty pretty. Chapter 3, Valiant Bulwark. Stalwart Stand. Is Renegade a power spec? I don't know. I think it might be Condi. I'm not sure. All I know is it's like totem gameplay, like World of Warcraft totem gameplay. That's all I know at the moment. Yeah, Condi and support I think I've heard, because I've heard that it's similar to the Firebrand and the Scourge in that they're all that double line.
pain for pain.
It sort of kills my soul to see that player in the background called Revenant shooting the ground though, instead of the golem. Look at that. Oh my god, so cool. I wonder if she's going to mouse over some of the UI stuff that I would want her to. So here's traits. Purity of word, gain knowledge of Alone and Law, igniting a fierce, manifesting your virtues as mystic tomes, and gain access to mantras. Tome of Justice, burn foes, pull forth a magical tome for quickness. It's got pages. The pages are using the ammunition mechanic. Resolve, regenerate health, gain ages periodically. So one of their traits is quickness on all of these. That's crazy. Axe skills gain a chance to inflict bleeding. Symbol of vengeance now dazes. I mean, they didn't expand the condis or boons in any way on this one. What do you guys think about that? I mean, they put barrier on, but it's not quite in that system. We didn't see that the infamous reverse of resistance, which is while under the effects of this condition, all boons do not work on you. Like, I've always liked the idea of maybe that's being called malaise or something. That would be pretty sweet. But they didn't go for that. Now, you can add a bigger range of condis, but rein in people's access to them. Adding more types of condis doesn't necessarily mean that the UI is going to get worse and worse and worse. But things do need to be pulled down a bit. Days on Vengeance. What? They don't get vengeance, do they? Am I missing something major? Does Firebrand get vengeance? Your virtues gain additional pages. 3 more pages. Wow. Slow at the end of a thing. Whenever you grant Aegis of Stability, grant quickness. Wow. The combos with that and the core specialization stuff seems really cool. Oh, Symbol of Vengeance is an axe skill. Right. Benaram, Sup. Nice to see you, dude. You made me blurp. Interesting. Let's watch some of the people in the background, I guess, while we wait for some more UI or something to come up. Symbol of Vengeance has a daze that's really big. The winner of the giveaway is... Anarev. Congratulations, Anarev. Alright, let's skip ahead a bit, I guess. So here we're looking at a bit of Soul Beast. It's a bit confusing. I mean, this is... It's a bit tricksy-dixy, really, isn't it, guys? It's a bit tricky. You can wield swords. Here's her look at Weaver. By the way, one thing I just want to point out, right? Weaver, just to give you some real perspective for how much stuff is added to the game. These are your sword main hand skills. This is kind of what I was expecting. Then you obviously get all your utility skills, right? This is a core one, but the other ones are new. And then if you look here, right? These are dagger skills. And if you look, mix. Look at this, right? And it keeps scrolling down. This is the scroll bar. Look at how small the scroll bar is. It just keeps going and going and going. Look at how small the scroll bar is, all right? That's how many skills the Weaver gets. Because it just keeps rolling, all right? When I said it's like 40 skills, it's crazy. That's how much this thing's got. So there's a lot of new things to explore and learn and fiddle around with. You're going to have an experience, if you're playing Weaver, you're going to have an experience in this expansion, much like in vanilla, right? Most people will be getting like one new weapon set and they'll be playing around with that. As a Weaver, you're going to have a moment where you go back to DD, you're going to have a moment where you go back to Scepter Focus, you're going to have a moment where you go back to your staff, you're going to have moments with your sword, and any combo there between. You're going to have a lot to do and play with. And that's before you maybe go for a pure Condi build or a pure power build or a hybrid build and you mess around with stuff like that. So, I mean, it's off the wall. It's off the charts. It's really, really going to be very, very excited. Crystal Sands. Well, here she's looking at some utility skills. Has Crystal Sands been looked at? She's actually using them as well, which is better than I can say. Is Crystal Sands information online? I guess people have done quite well documenting this stuff. See, it's weird because I played it, but in some ways people are better at this now than I am. Deception, shadow tap to a location, and confuse nearby people. Crystal Sand is on Wiki, okay. Is the mix skill based only on main hand, or does it depend on the mix? I think it's only based on main hand. So what that person's asking is, are the mix skills for dagger focus different to the mix skills to dagger? And I love the idea that it's everything, but I think it's just main hand. I don't think there's such a thing as a focus associated mix skill necessarily, just dagger. Does that make sense? What do I think about Soul Beast? Will it help range as a class? Did I take a look at it? No, no, and no. Well, okay. Will it help range as a class? Probably, because there's more options. But the other two, I don't have opinions because I've not played it. Does Mirage have some form of leap? Not that I remember. That looks really cool. Jaunt. Oh, I missed Jaunt. Jaunt, I remember using them. Your Soul Beast gameplay yesterday was very helpful. I loved your drawings. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's lovely of you. That's very, very sweet. So anyway, here's Mirage. And then some other stuff. Look, we'll probably leave that there then guys. So there you have it. That's a little bit more of the deserts. There's a little bit of elite specializations. Hopefully I'll get some other stuff. We'll go through bogs things at some point if I don't end up doing it all in videos. Yeah, I mean, I really can't go much further than that. That wasn't meant to be a huge section. But yeah, so there you go, guys. That's the post show. And I think that's pretty much it. So I will see you next time. As I say, every weekend I do this. So please do stick about for next weekend where I will be back. And we will be doing something even more exciting than what you saw today. We will be checking out the demo itself, which will be live. So crazy stuff. Everything's at full blown. Mesmer Master Race, show us. I showed Master Race. Mesmer. And so, yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And I will be back very, very shortly. Lots will be going up on YouTube. Check out Peachy's channel. Thank you for all the love and support. And check out my channel, too, if you like. Cheers, everyone. I'll see you next time.